Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to talk about the difference between $5 per day ads and $25 per day ads on Facebook, exactly how your budget affects your results with Facebook advertising. And we're going to bust the myth today that $5 per day ads simply don't work anymore. And I'm also going to show you exactly what is working right now based on over 6 figures in ad spend. I've spent money on $25 per day ads, $50 per day ads, $100 per day ads. Now these are ad sets. They're not the entire amount of money that I'm spending in a day, but they're how much I'm spending on each individual ad. But before we get into any of that, if you're brand new here, be sure to subscribe, drop a like down below. Once you've done that, let's get into it. First of all, why would you want to run $5 per day ads? Well, the answer to that is most people just getting started with e-commerce, Shopify Dropshipping, they usually like to start with as little money as they can. Most people that are just getting started with Shopify and internet marketing realize that they are a beginner. It's going to take a little bit of a learning curve before they gain momentum, and so they might want to have quite a bit of money set to the side to test with. And with that money that they have allocated, they want to make the most of that as possible. So if you're able to get started with $5 per day ads, then that is absolute optimal no matter how much money you're making and no matter how much money you've set aside for testing and advertising. When I was just getting started, I got pretty lucky. I was able to start a 6-figure store with my last $300. And that blew up very quickly. So I was very fortunate in that regard. However, if you're just getting started with Shopify, you want between $500 to $1,000 in startup capital. I highly recommend $1,000 or more, because if you're a complete beginner, especially you're just getting started with internet marketing, you want money to test with. However, if you're getting guidance and you somewhat know what you're doing, you can realistically get by with starting between $300 and $500 in ad spend. Now, what I did today for you guys is I wanted to bust this myth that you can't start with $5 per day, because I've heard several gurus and several internet marketers who have spent millions on ads tell me you can't get by with $5 per day ads, and you can't scale effectively with that. You can't get started with that. And so I listened to them, and so from then on, I only ran $25 per day ads, $50 per day ads, $100 per day, and I experimented with all of them. And as of recently, I started a brand new store to test this $5 per day hypothesis, and I came up with some interesting results that I want to share with you guys today. You have to remember now, running a 6-figure business, I was running $25 per day ads typically. However, for you guys, I wanted to come up with a complete beginner situation, a complete beginner scenario, and see if I could get by with $5 per day ads and if I could make any profits from that. What I want to do now, guys, is hop inside of my computer real quick and show you the results from this $5 per day experiment to show you guys realistically what a beginner can actually accomplish. Alright, so we're in my brand new store right now. I created this for you guys so that you can see exactly how a beginner can start off. I started the store on March 8th, and I ran one single $5 per day ad on this day. Next day, didn't get any sales, and then I started a new ad just the night before, and then duplicated a winning ad twice today. And so now we are at $60 for the day, $80 for the month, with a brand new store. Now, I want to show you guys what I spent on ads so far and our cost per customer acquisition, so you guys can get an idea of what you're able to accomplish with a $5 ad. So right now it is only 5:34 p.m. and we're at $60 in sales, and I have only spent $7.66 right now. My cost per customer acquisition is $2.55, and this isn't even completely optimized yet. Right now I have international ads running. Right now this ad is running in Australia. It's doing extremely well. This one's targeting Canada, Australia, and the United States. However, Both of these purchases came from Australia as well. And then this one right here is underperforming. I think it spent close to $15 so far, and no sales yet, so I'm probably going to cut that one. This one is a duplicate of this one right here. Hasn't really spent enough to get a purchase, so I'm going to see what happens with this one. And I want to show you guys how this one might be a losing ad. Let's go over to March 8th to the 10th, and you can see that we've spent $15 on ads right here, and we've only gotten one purchase from this ad. So this one is just breaking even. So if this doesn't make another sale today, I'm cutting it. So guys, we spent this amount right here, and we were able to generate $60 in sales. So I'm going to calculate our profit real quick. First of all, our fees are about 0.029, so 2.9%, $1.74, and then we've spent 7.66, and then $1.74, and then our product cost is around 15. So far today, we've profited $35.60 on a brand new store that I created just to show you guys how you can actually go about running $5 per day ads and actually profit from this every single day. Now, this is brand new. This isn't even scaled up yet. I haven't been taking this seriously at all until probably right now, because now I'm realizing this store has great potential. So I'm definitely going to be scaling up the ads tonight, duplicate what's working, and make even more profit. So this store right here, I'm just telling you guys, is showing me indications of being a $1,000 per day store. But at minimum, I can probably get this to about $200 to $500 per day profit. Now that is awesome. And I'm not touching any product with this store. So this is complete location freedom right here. And complete time freedom too, because I can go ahead and hire a contractor to fulfill all of the orders for me. So this is what freedom looks like right here. This is the beginning of a potentially great brand new store. So to answer the video topics question, yes, you can still run ads with $5 per day. I'm going to see just how effective these ads are and at what point they break, if at all, and then I'll show you guys exactly what I do from here. But I just felt that it was important to show you guys a case study of a brand new store and to show you what you can do as a complete beginner with a very small ad spend. I'm excited to see how far I can scale this store up. What I'm planning on doing is testing out other countries as well to see if I can optimize the sales for those countries and really expand horizontally and vertically. Horizontally meaning that I'm adding more countries to the advertising so that I can sell globally and make as much money as I want really, and not really saturate any of the market at all. So everyone else can have a piece of the pie, I can have my piece, and I can literally just dominate the international market without saturating or killing the product, which is my goal. I want to make a lot of money with this, and I want it to be sustainable long term. I'm also going to be adding really cool back-end revenue to the store as well to make even more profits. About to add email marketing, which I'll do a future video on as well. But yeah, guys, I think this is super cool, and this is something that anyone can do from literally anywhere in the world. So now you should realize that $5 per day ads do still work. Hopefully you're now more confident in running $5 per day ads. And before I end this video, I want to go over some ad spends that didn't work for me and that actually cost me a lot of money. Now, $5 per day ads work. I've just shown you that. However, $25 per day ads, they work. $50 per day ads, for me, it was kind of iffy. It was either they did very well or they performed terribly and lost all 50 of those dollars and didn't make any money at all. And then another time, quite a few times, I tested $100 per day ads, and most of the time, probably, I would say 80% of the time, they lost to me all of the money that I'd spent on those ads. They didn't make any sales at all somehow. After spending $100 on a single ad in a single day, it didn't bring me any customers at all, which is very interesting. I think this is the case because Facebook doesn't really have enough time with that budget to optimize correctly, and it just wastes all $100 of that ad spend. However, with $5 per day ads, you have all day long to find the customer that is most likely to buy right now. So Facebook has an entire window of 24 hours to pick and choose and to decide who it's going to show the ad to, whereas with a $100 ad, you're giving Facebook a bit too much responsibility with your money, and so it's trying to go out there and find the perfect customer as fast as it possibly can, and it just blows through all of that money. I think that's why. I'm not really sure. I just know that I've spent thousands on $100 ads that just flopped. It didn't work at all, and so now you don't have to spend the same money making the same mistake. $50 per day ads, some of them worked very well in the beginning, but then most of the time they didn't work very well at all, and I lost a lot of money with those. $25 per day ads were the most reliable. Some of them still didn't make any sales some days, but they were the most reliable for what I was doing at the time. And then now $5 per day ads, they seem a lot more predictable, a lot more stable, and I'm going to continue testing them and share with you the results that I get from that. Well, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you take what I've told you very seriously, because I've lost a lot of money for you to be able to learn what I just taught you. So if you found any value in this video, be sure to drop a like below. If you're new here, subscribe, and with that, I will see you tomorrow.